It's everyone's favorite time of the year. It's flying ant season. It's a bit on the tail end of it, as I didn't get around to making this video, but still, flying ant season. But what exactly are flying ants, and why are there so many of them in July and August? Simply put, we see so many of them because it's mating season, and in the UK this usually means the Lasius niger, or the black garden ant. But why do they all fly around this time of the year? Why, that's because that's how ants reproduce. You see, ants are what we call eusocial. They form these colonies that can be as small as 50, but actually can sometimes go up to the billions, covering entire continents. They work collaboratively, sharing and living for their whole lives. The queens are merely the reproductive organs, not a leader in the regal sense, but more like baby makers. Most of these larvae will actually just become non-reproducing female workers and soldiers, but a select few will become the next generation. We call the female ants queens, and the male ants drones. Together they are known as alates, aka our flying ants. The queens are big ladies. You can see they have this huge chunky middle section. This is where the wings attach. Male drones are quite skinny and nimble. They barely even look like ants, and look a bit wasp or even fly-like. Anyway, they fly out during the hot and humid days to avoid predators, and more importantly to find other mates. Having an agreed upon day ensures that these alates will be able to find each other more easily. Many plants and animals have these mating days in order to raise their chances of success. For those like me, that's why you get hay fever for certain periods of the year. And after mating, the male drones will all eventually die off, and the queens will chew off their wings and find a little hole to hide themselves and start a new colony. The sperm from her mating will last the entirety of her lifetime, so she won't need to mate again. And then the cycle will continue until